Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day. So today I will explain exercise 3.31, question number 2. Okay, this one. Alright. So if you read the question, a sample of 60 made, you can see sample 60 made from country A earns an average 300 per week. Okay, with a standard deviation of 16. Okay, so from that, actually, you can see that you have a sample of 60 made. Alright, so this one will be your NA. Alright, because this is for country A. And then you have average 300. So this 300 come from 60 made. So you will have X bar A 300. And then standard deviation of 16, and this standard deviation also calculate from 60 made. That's why it's a sample. You will have SA 16. Alright. While a sample of 60 made again from country B earns an average of 250 ringgit per week with a standard deviation 18 ringgit. Alright. So here you can see you have country B, the same sample size, which is 60. X bar B is 250. And then you have SB is 18. Okay. S is a standard deviation. Okay. Sometimes I can change here to variance. So if I put here variance, this one will be square. Okay. So be careful with the sentence. Make sure you understand standard deviation S only, variance S square. Alright, now the question. Test at 10% significant level that country A makes average earning exceed country B makes average earning by more than 40 ringgit per week. Okay, so here you can see your alpha is 0.1. And then here you can see the keyword is average. Okay, so this one show you mu lah. Okay, exceed is greater than. So mu A, country A makes average earning exceed country B makes B. Alright, but this one, they have certain amount that country A makes average greater than country B makes average, which is 40. That's why you will have mu A minus mu B greater than 40. So this one is not 0. This is 40. Alright. So this is hypothesis testing. Traditional method, you have 5 steps. So step number 1, write down your H0 and H1. So if you look here, this is what you get from the question. No equal sign here. So it will be at H1. Mu A minus mu B greater than 40. So this is the claim. Okay, you get from the question. So here will be mu A minus mu B less equal with 40. Alright, so at this first step, okay, I want you to know this is one tail or two tail. This is one tail. Alright, one tail. Which area, left or right? You look here, greater than, it will be here. So your alpha is 0.1. Do we need to divide by 2? No. Okay, so now step number 2, test statistic. Okay, so test statistic, it depends on your step 1. Okay, so we have here mu. Okay, two population mean. Okay, mu A minus mu B, and this is not dependent sample. This is independent sample because country A, country A, country B, country B. And then if you have two population means, you will have assumption of population variance. Alright, so in this case, the assumption for population variance is not equal. That means not equal. Why we need this? Because you need to choose which formula to be used. Okay, so you have this one, and then you must check, do you know this value or not? A or B ke? Alright, do you know this value? No, isn't it? From the question you didn't have it. So this is population variance. unknown. Okay, this is shows you unknown. Okay, so when unknown, you need to check this one. So you have this one. After you check this one, you need to check the sample size. So the sample size is greater than 30. So you will use z-test. Okay, so z-test. Okay, z-test for this one assumption variance, you will have, if you look your statistical table, page 5, okay, you will have, okay, here it depends on your step 1. Is it A minus B or B minus A? Here A minus B, so here will be x bar A minus x bar B minus mu naught divided by S1 square divided by, this one A lah, okay, divided by NA plus SB square divided by NB. Okay, so this is the formula that you get from the statistical table. Now look how you substitute the value into the formula. So x bar A you have here, so you have 300 minus 250 minus, this one is 40. Okay, mu naught is a 40 divided by, this one also, you must be careful. The formula here is S square, but you have SA, S only. So here you need to square, divide by 60 plus, similar for this one, this is 18, S, but we want S square, so you must square divide by 60. And then you will get your answer. Okay, use calculator. Make sure you know how to press the calculator. You will get, let me see what is the answer here. You will get 3.2163. Alright, here make sure 4 decimal places. Okay, now that is step number 2. Step number 3, critical value. Okay, so critical value, you use z-test, you also will use z-table. And then remember, your alpha, do we need to divide by 2? No, isn't it? Because this is right tail only. So you will have, if you refer table, page 36, you will get 1.2816. Alright, here, is it positive or negative? It's a positive because you have right tail. Alright. So here, actually, if you draw the figure, this is the value is here, 1.2816. Okay, so that is step number 3. Step number 4. Okay, step number 4, you must decide. Decision. Okay, decision. You want to, do we need to reject H0 or not? Okay, here, your main concern, do we reject H0 or not? How to check? Alright, look your z-test here. Is it at the dark side or at the bright side? Okay, if you look, this value is here, isn't it? 3.2163. So it's at the dark side. So reject H0. Okay, so how you write it? Reject H0 since z-test, what is it? 3.2163 greater than z-table, which is 0.1, 1.2816. So that is your step number 4. Okay, step number 4, you must know how to decide, reject H0 or not. How to check? Look, the test statistic, the value at step 2 ni, is it at the dark side or at the bright side? Okay, and then you can see lah, here how to write it. Your z-test, is it greater than z-table or less than z-table? So in this case, greater than z-table, and then it's at the dark side. That's why we reject H0. So conclusion. Again, conclusion, you must put at alpha 0.1. This one is a must. Okay, you must put alpha. If you didn't put alpha, no marks there. Okay. So what is your conclusion? So now your decision is reject H null, isn't it? That means you have here, your claim is accepted. So your conclusion at alpha 0.1, we have enough evidence. Because support the claim kan. So we have enough evidence to support the claim. Okay, to support the claim. What is it? What is the claim? Okay, to support the claim that you take back from the question. Country A maths average earning exceed country B maths earning by more than 40 weeks. Okay, but if you have until here, I still consider correct lah, because you understand step 1 and this one is correct. So you will get 1 mark here as well. Alright. Okay, so that's all for exercise 3.31 question number 2. Okay, important here, step number 1, you must clear how to do it. Okay, make sure you know this is dependent sample or independent sample. So this one you have two populations, so this is independent sample because it's not related to each other. Okay, and then if you have two population means like this, okay, you must look the assumption of population variance. Okay, if known, if you have this value, straight away you can use Z. Okay, but if we didn't know this value, we need to check population variance. Is it equal or not? Then you look sample size. Okay, then you know which formula to be used from the statistical table. And make sure you know how to use the calculator as well. Okay, how to key in the key in the data. Okay, and then here, make sure you read the question carefully. Okay, because here standard deviation, that's why here S. But this one, as a lecturer, I can change to variance if I want. So here will be S square. So if here you key in, no need to put square. Alright, so that is extra extra explanation lah. Okay, alright. And then, yeah, I think that's all. You can try any other question. If you have any problem with it, for sure you can WhatsApp me. Alright. So, thank you, class.